surprised that he picks Entombed.
Yeah, me too. I think that it's a map that seems to kind of favor the play style that Finale seems to want, where he just sort of sits back, gets those upgrades, and then eventually reaches a critical mass that Terran can't really deal with.
Yeah, kind of figured it out, because the reason why I'm saying this, by the way, guys, is that for a Terran player, it's very hard to drop the main base of a Protoss. If Protoss goes up to 3 bases, basically his third base and his natural cover every single way to get into the main base. Now there are small ways where you can still fly, perhaps outside of many Stalker shots, but if there's just a High Templar in good position, he will always be able to feedback your medevac. So that's why I kind of like this if I am a 3-base Protoss and I play against Terran, but we'll see what Finale and QXC are going to display us, man. Hard to predict for now, but I guess Finale is just going to roll with the same thing twice, as he did it in game number 1. It did not work, but it did work in game number 2, so why would you not just try it all again in game number 3?
He keeps getting progressively better, Kev. At this rate, he'll be able to win with his first 2 Colossi.
Not sure if that's going to be the case. It's really interesting how he delays Thermal Lance for quite a bit, as he just probably knows how his greediness plays out, and he just knows that he needs those units ASAP, and he rather has 2 Colossus without Thermal Lance than 1 with Thermal Lance, which of course makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I guess it does make a lot of sense now that you mention it. Certainly when you just want to play defensive, sit up at the top of your ramp and use Force Field. Well, that's a good point, Kev. As QXC is gasless right now, going 1 racks fast expand, it looks. It seems.
He did wall it off, and Finale is going to double check. It's like, hey, why can't I get in? Why can't I get in, man?
Hey, let me in. If he was like Sella, he would bring some minerals. Be like, open up, present.
QXC had a little sign here, which said no soliciting. What do you think, Ben?
I don't think that would really make the probe go away, though.
Oh,
I think probes are a little bit rebellious.
Yeah, you think they would ignore that
probe
sign?
would see the no soliciting side and they'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna solicit.
You know what? I'm gonna try it anyway. YOLO.
Probe's like standing there on the corner with one of those like signs that we see like every day, and it says soliciting.
Ooh, Ben, second Rex. So, whoa, QXC is gonna drop a lot of Rexes, Ben. No, nothing like a no gas fast expand over here, QXC.
I like this a lot from QXC. He's gonna just kind of swing for the fences.
Oh, this is great, man. This kind of stuff is really hard to scout. It's going to be so important for Finale, Ben, that he has units outside on the map. He needs control of that Zelnaga watchtower. If he would have absolutely no map vision, he's just going to straight up die to this if he goes for 1 gate Nexus, which is obviously what he wants to do.
There are certainly ways for Finale to be very, very safe to this, though, Kevin. QXC's going to pull SCVs when he does this. And if he loses a lot of those SCVs to whatever units Finale has out, and Finale is able to maybe give up the natural but then retreat up his ramp and just force field, that puts QXC in an awkward spot.
He's not making anything yet, man. He's going to make an additional Stalker, so once more it's Zealot double Stalker opening. Look how well QXC is selling this, man. Wow, QXC could sell me anything right now, man.
He could sell
me
ice to Eskimos.
Not just that, he could sell me a Terran build order while I don't even play Terran. That's how well he's selling this.
He could sell water to a whale.
Oh, but he's going to have to... Wow, Ben, the Zealot could have just wanted to a whale, really. No, that's funny.
Zealot is just going to go back and park on that Zelnaga tower.
Oh, man, 1 gate Robo. Of course, that's part of that super greedy build order by Finale as well. Most of the time, you see Protoss at least go 3 gate and then add the robotics facility.
Why is the Zealot leaving the Zelnaga tower? What are you thinking right now, Finale? Seems to be aware of these Marines making their way around. Did QXC show? I don't think he did.
Well, if he's going to trace those Marines, like QXC right now can just retreat, but he doesn't have to shoot and fight. He should just run and save as much time as possible, as Finale is giving up so much real map vision. 4 Marines is a pretty big deal, though. But I wonder if he actually knows what's going on. He is warping in his 2 additional gates right now, but as I said, they're going to be a little bit later. And 9 out of 10 times he's going to open up Observer as well. Even if he would go for the Immortal. Immortals are not that great against all-ins like this.
How many SCVs will QXC pull? He's really not that all-in. I mean, well, okay.
He has 0 attack.
Yeah. It's 10 SCVs. What I mean to say here is if he can do some damage, but Finale still falls back up his ramp, I think QXC might be able to recover a little bit, but I think the cat's out of the bag now, Kevin, as that Stalker did scout all those Marines. And how is Finale going to try to play this out?
Only a single sentry ban out. Did he cancel the Observer? Yes, he did. He canceled the Observer on the very last moment, as he said, I still rather have an Immortal, even though they're not great. There's only 1 sentry right now. Additional Stalker being warped in.
Finale's definitely going to lose this natural.
Bunkers.
And QXC's doing this pretty well right now. Doesn't want to go up the ramp, obviously, because he'll get force fielded there.
Oh. Finale's doing this pretty good too as well, though, using the high ground. But now actually QXC is just going for it. And Finale, well, yeah, I don't know, man.
I think QXC made a bit of a mistake right there, Kevin.
Lost a lot of Marines.
A ton of Marines right now. He's only got 12 Marines out on the map. It's against probes, 4 stalkers, and that 1 immortal. More reinforcements coming in, but they're not all there yet. QXC is doing a lot of damage. Bunker's not going to be allowed to finish. Oh, no.
And this bunker will fall as well, as the immortal, of course, deals so much damage to bunkers, and Finale will hold and defend it. Well, this was really crazy. First, I had my doubts about that force field ban, because I felt maybe he let too many Marines up, but it seemed like it was just enough, as he was able to micro his stalkers around and pick off a lot of those Marines. QXC is going to expand behind this. They were even in workers just a few seconds ago.
Finale getting a little bit bold, pushing across the map, loses a stalker, but he's got so many stalkers that he's still able to trade pretty effectively with these Marines from QXC. QXC's trying to expand now. There
are only 9 Marines on the map right now, but 5 Marines remaining after losing those as well, and a couple of those Marines are even out of position. Of course, he's working off a lot of wrecks, so the Marine count will go up pretty quick, and I guess he will be able to hold against this little push for now. But yeah, he's quite far behind.
Will he be able to hold though? This Immortal's just going to come right forward. Marines do great damage to it, but he's absorbing a ton of damage as well. He's going to be micro back. Finale needs to control that Immortal, as the Immortal does fall. And wow, really nice control from Finale still, though, keeping the Stalker alive. As more units stream in, QXC could be in some big trouble.
Yeah, with that warp-in pylon, that's going to actually be really scary. Without a warp-in pylon, I think eventually he would have been fine, but with the warp-ins, it's going to be a lot harder to hold, and QXC right now in really a lot of trouble.
Man,
what a game.
I thought for sure that Finale would be just doomed in that situation, but I think QXC just overextended. I think going up that ramp was a huge mistake. I think he should have just let the bunkers finish, kill the natural, and then expand.
And just stand more north instead of the Nexus. QXC calls GG. But I think you're spot on, Ben. I think if he builds the bunkers a little bit further away from the ramp and positions his army more north of the Nexus rather than closer to the ramp, it's much harder for Finale to walk up and down that ramp as well and get those shots off. Because right now he was basically standing on top of the ramp, walked down a little bit, shot, and then came back. And every single shot of a Stalker is super important in that phase of the game.
Certainly when there's no medevacs, no combat shields.
Any damage you deal is damage forever.
Exactly. There's no sustainability on those Marines. If QXC had just gotten the bunkers up, killed the natural, killed the probes that are in the natural, then he's got a, well, maybe not a worker lead, but he's even in workers, and he's able to expand himself. And then he's in an okay position. Not killing the Nexus really hurt him badly. And, of course, the way he lost those Marines was rough. I really like the idea behind going for that 4X, but unfortunately the execution was just a little bit off.
And good defense by Finale, though, because going 1 gate robo and quick Nexus, and then only having 2 additional gates, only having 1 sentry, and still being able to defend is impressive. Whether it's a mistake on QXC's side or just very well played by Finale, I guess it's a little bit of both, but still very well done by our Korean Protoss.
I couldn't agree more. The last game brought to you guys by Blizzard Entertainment. That game and actually all the games you see here at the North American Star League, not possible without the great support that we enjoy from Blizzard, the maker of StarCraft 2. We're going to take a short break. Next match is going to be our final match of the day. It'll be Demaga versus the Muslim Roddy's match to look forward to. You're not going to want to miss this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't go anywhere, guys. NASL's back after this.